Hey, Leon, what are you looking at?
Oh, well, sorry, I got a little distracted.
Were you looking at my boobs, boobies, breasts, fun bags, knockers, tatas, chi-chis, flapdoodles, tits, titties, boulders, cans, gazongas, my sweater cows, my jugs, my melons, my balloons, my baby feeders, my devil's dumplings? Thanks for the mammaries? Well, keep your eyes up here, punk. Watching you. However, oddly enough, today I was going to talk to you about the story of boobs. The breast tale ever told. Every woman has boobs. Every one. But not every boob is the same. They come in all shapes and sizes. They're like snowflakes. No two titties are exactly the same, even on the same woman. For instance, Bob here is slightly larger than Bobitta. Not by much, but let's just say my twins are slightly fraternal. And yes, I named them. I had a lot of time on my hands as a socially awkward 12-year-old girl. But really, why do we have tatas and why do men and women love them? The reason men and women love chesticles is fairly obvious. If you were breastfed, boobs were your first source of a meal on the outside. And then there is, of course, the aesthetic value. Breasts are pretty. But how did we evolve these fabulously attractive tatas? I mean, your dog has teats, but surely not enough to fit in a brassiere. Unless it's a schnauzer. Those dogs have incredible racks. So the theory goes that our ancestors, upright walking hominids, evolved from Miocene apes, meaning they went from walking on all fours to walking on two legs, except at Daytona Beach during spring break. Once our ancestors began walking on two legs, our reproductive organs were no longer visible. So it was hard to tell which females were receptive, or in 21st century lingo, which chick was ready to get down. So the theory goes that females developed these larger mammaries to indicate they had reached sexual maturity. That's why women only get lady lumps when they reach puberty. It's basically sending a memo to the opposite sex. Hey y'all, I can now make babies. And even though that's the last thing on your mind when you're checking out a pair of bodacious tatas, your body, your anatomy, your biological makeup is all about achieving reproductive success. And that's not only having children, that means your children can have children. That's ensuring your DNA, your fabulous DNA, depending on who you are, make it into future generations. Thus, knockers are nature's way of saying, hey boys, how do you like them apples?
Thanks.
It was in her booby. Oh, it was in her booby.
Okay. Well, actually, that theory is being challenged. Scientists are now saying that breast size and shape evolved not to attract the opposite sex, but to improve breastfeeding. You see, when hominids were evolving, our face actually became flatter as well, thus making it really difficult for infants to breastfeed. The new and improved knocker shape makes it much easier for infants to get their leche on. It's not as sexy as the other theory, but it does hold weight. If you think about it, the West is the only part of the world that obsesses over chi-chis. If you go to Brazil, you'll find a country ripe with ass men. In China, they dig feet. And I've heard in Yugoslavakistan, the men love a pungent armpit. I mean, they really go crazy for it. It's like they're dependent on their olfactory senses.
In motherland, good man pay more than 50 goats for you be wife. Sorry, I go. But I'll be back with goats.
So yeah, maybe gazonga obsession is a Western cultural adaptation. But I find it pretty hard to imagine finding a man who's meh about fun bags. I mean, they are called fun bags for a reason. Then again, I prefer the term sugar tits.
Wait, will you accept money as method of payment? Sugar tits.
Bob.
Hello, my name's Bobitta.
And together we'll Natalia's breasts.
Dance they do with the goats. Have you ever done the goats where they... Oh,